Gotta keep passing. Just how it works, I guess. Wait, where the heck is... There we go. So yeah, this is a fairly high handicap game. I think I've been playing more of them now at the 4, 5Q, 6Q level than anything else. But yes. Oh wait, hang on. I thought this was actually, it's fine. But I actually thought this was actually up here. This is actually a bad move by me. Because I actually thought this was like 1 over. That's my bad. It's fine though. It's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not cool by me, but it's not a big deal. That didn't need to. He didn't need to do that. Technically, you would pincer down here if you really wanted to pincer. It's also not a great move. I'm okay with this because I do have this down here right now. That's like, I don't think that's ever a good move. Focusing like that. But I kind of screwed up here. I just thought that was one line. I wasn't really paying too much attention, which is very much unfortunate. I think like he's taking the safest possible approach to this play, which isn't like necessarily a bad thing. Um, but yeah, it may not be great either. It's probably not a great idea there. Whatever, I'll do it anyways. Generally, I wouldn't actually do this. This is not, because he can Atari here. Yeah, what he did, and then come up this way. And connect down here. I'm going to come up here first, and then keep going up. This does make the bottom substantially weaker. This makes the bottom like a lot weaker, so I don't actually think people should do this technically. I mean, that kind of solves my problem, so I definitely don't advocate people doing that. I'm kind of achieving my goals already with that because this is kind of dangerous for me, but not super dangerous for me. In a way, it is dangerous, but in other ways, it's really not because I have that way down there to actually get back. But at the same time, like it does actually, yeah, this isn't great for me because he can actually come back this way. Well, he could go back that way. See, this isn't a threat if it doesn't Atari anything. That, my folks, that, my friends, is a very, very costly mistake, or maybe a pretty costly mistake. But maybe not. Because he can come out that way. I'll deal with this first. In this kind of a high handicap game, that's not a good move. In a high handicap game, you have to make certain assurances that you wouldn't really make in a normal game. So you would fight Ko's like this, obviously. Now, what constitutes a Ko is a tough thing here. I do believe this constitutes one, but this actually might just kill my group later, which is unfortunate, but I kind of need to win this Ko. That is a Ko, yes. Which is very unfortunate. I don't know if I have any more Kos here. That's not actually a Ko because he can just take that one. Is this a Ko? I think if he plays it wrong, it's a Ko. We're going to try it. Pretty sure it's dead now. Well, I mean, it doesn't actually matter because, oh, shoot, that's not. Ah, crap. Yeah, I can't do it. I should have just. I'm stupid. Yeah, it's. I messed up there. Yeah. This was dead because I think this extension actually does kill it. Yeah, I messed up there. Now I have to somehow dredge this out. It's actually quite difficult for me now to dredge this out. Yeah, I should have just A15 because it was dead. I know it's dead, and I know I screwed up because I know this is dead. Um, Gotta like make territory somehow, even if it involves like, can I kill this? This is really hard. I don't know if I can actually kill it. Whatever. Okay, I think he killed it himself. But that does put the other group in danger. said I actually have to make territory somehow. So, yeah. Generally not that great. This is still not alive. There's a couple of problems with it. It's not the first thing I would do, though. Letting me connect, probably not the best idea here. That didn't need to be done. I can actually look to separate these two groups now. Okay. It's fine. I'm going to, well, I'm not going to Atari that. I'm just going to come down here. Yeah, I think I can take these two. This is being kind of greedy-ish, but it's definitely being greedy. Because I don't know if this actually works. I think it... No, it doesn't. You know what? I'll just Sente take those two. It's fine. I don't... I actually don't mind doing that. That's still quite a few points there. For me? And I'm actually good with that. Got to take all the advantages I can here. And then pretty much close this. It's fine. You can take these two stones, by the ways. If he sees it. If he Atari's here and then basically cuts here, I have to let him take the two stones. I don't think he actually has to answer that, but yeah. Definitely didn't have to do that. That's actually really big. I think he might have to respond to this. I'm not 100% sure. This doesn't bother me because this whole thing's alive now. Oh no, is this alive? I think it, yeah. If I do that, he can do here, and then I can sort of fight the Ko with him, but I sort of can't. Yeah. This Liberty is still not full. If this Liberty was full, I can probably fight the Ko with him, but it's not, so I can't. Liberty is not filled. I guess I can do that. I should have done that. Yeah, I messed up there too. I think it was T18. Yeah, it might have been Seki. It's too late now, but yeah, I think it was Seki. It was probably Seki, but Seki's not really worth. I don't know if Seki's really worth it. I mean, it's a couple of points though. You're right. I just messed up on this corner. I just totally screwed up on one corner. This is still here. I'm leaving this here, by the ways. I'm gonna fix it now, but like I was leaving that there. Now I'm gonna fix it. I'm actually going to connect this to make two eyes so I don't have to go with a Liberty tightening later. So now that I have two eyes, like this is just completely dead. I don't have to go with a Liberty tightening later. So that's why I'm doing that. There's nothing down here. I can just go this way. I think once all the liberties are filled, I do have to like do something here. Right now I don't. I can just do this for right now, but don't have to do that. It's fine. This is actually decently large, I guess. Oh wait, can he? There might have been something there. A15. Yeah, I mean it is. It, it is a couple points, definitely. Made quite a few points down here as well. More than I'd expected. Way more than I had expected. I don't think there's anything here because I basically connected all down here. I think that basically does it for the game for the most part. Atari, I can take this. Atari, I can take this. Yeah, there's nothing here. I think that's it. This was handicap 7 in case you guys were wondering. In case you were wondering, this was handicap 7. So obviously I made a lot of mistakes early on, but I gained it back later on by killing the corner. So this was handicap 7. This is how he took the 7. Might look a little weird, but it's actually pretty good. This is a mistake. I actually thought he took the star point. That's why I started here. I thought he took the star point, so that was a mistake by me. I feel like here you just like take the jump as well. Me doing this is kind of crappy, so I'm perfectly. I think like just taking a jump here is fine. You can force me, but it does give me a little bit of thickness over here. Then I'm gonna do this. I think it is better to do this. I wanted to try something different, but there we go. Generally, I don't think you should do that. Like that just makes me a little bit stronger. Like this does make me a little stronger over here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This is okay for handicap. Wouldn't do that in a regular game, but it's okay for handicap. You have this stone over here. I'm going to go over here. Yeah, so right now, you're pretty strong everywhere. So I would actually play this first, force white to do something. Like, it doesn't actually matter what he does, I guess. And then I would just invade here. This is a potential for white to get some territory. And you're already pretty strong right here, so I think like breaking up his territory and attacking these two stones is probably the best thing to do. You either do that or you just go ahead and attack this, solidifying your own territory while putting pressure on these two stones. So I would say either here or here is maybe the best play. One of those two. So that yeah, like the since I already have this, I guess this isn't that big of a deal. That's why I went ahead and done that. So once again, like this is usually a good play, but since I actually have the go under here, I don't know if it's like that great right now. Because even if let's say you cut, like even if I didn't have this coming up, I could just go here, double Atari, and then do this ko thing. Like, if you connect, I can come up this way, and then, I can take that. So, not exactly a great peep here. Like, this peep usually is pretty good, but it's kind of situational. Right now, it's not Sente, so I'm just going to go ahead and go here. Here, Atari, come out. That's not a good move. Here, I think if I just connect, it's fine. If you do this, I can go ahead. I can go ahead and just cut here, I think. This is going to be dead. So I think like the best move for white is just to connect. This is giving black a free Atari. This basically is going to give black a free Atari and connect here. Of course, I'm going to come up as white and try to attack both sides. See, but generally this kind of attack doesn't work because I'm still very weak here. And there's all sorts of problems with me doing this. So I'm trying to force on both sides. I wouldn't actually do this if I was black. I would just extend. Because if you doing this, doing this like kind of makes my bottom stronger. Whereas if you just extend, you have the option to invade down. You have more of an option to invade down here later, which is really troublesome for white. So I wouldn't do this. I would just extend. You do get the Hane, but I'm just going to come out this way. And going to attack here. That I should have just ignored. I should have just kind of like done this. Let you come back, basically, and then maybe like do something like this. Connect these two groups. Try to connect these two groups to make sure they're not like both weak. So, but I was overgreeding. I wanted to still attack this group, maybe for a chance to kill it. So with this kind of thing, there's a lot of things you could actually do. You could just cut this, and I would actually be in a really hard spot if you just cut this. Because like now all this is dead. So what I would have done is I definitely would have, I don't know, I don't think I would have played that first. I would have just done this first. I would have to connect, and then you would come up here. Now this group is a lot weaker. Because with this result that you did earlier, first of all, that's not a good move because it's not Sente. Like, if this is not Sente, so I can just ignore you because you still need to come down here. So since this is actually not Sente, like you just kind of wasted a move here. Here I definitely should have just like done this to connect. I would like when I'm playing handicap games, I'm always overly greedy. I obviously can't do this because I think I'm dead if you do that. So I can't do that. So I just had to go over here first to see what you would do. Come down here with a clump. I could e7 first. Oh yeah, I don't know why I forgot about that. I could e7 first. That's true. You're right. I could have definitely e7 first. I guess I just like went the other way. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Yeah, that's definitely dead. Definitely should have e7 first. So I'm obviously going to fight this ko because I need some compensation for this ko. I'm going to do this first. Um, take that. I can't obviously give you that. So I gotta connect. Do that. That is actually a ko. Here, I don't think you connect here. I actually don't think you connect here. That's still dead though. That's still dead. Like it's this is a ko. I just played this wrong. I should have just done this. Pretty sure if you're dead if I just do that. Yeah, because there's not a way you can actually answer this. This is just dead. So the corner is actually dead. So that is actually a ko. I just played this wrong. Connecting here, here, just trying to poke at the mistakes. Going here. The thing is, you could kind of just do this. And actually, if I was black, that's exactly what I would do. I would definitely just do that. Because if I don't really... Because it takes away my eye shape. There's an eye in here. If you want to attack this group, you got to take away my eye shape. So I would just connect... I would have actually just connected this one out. Yeah, when white does this, you connect this one out. This is actually alive. So the thing is, since you have this over here, once I do this, you should just do that. Now you can actually connect, do that if I go ahead and do that. So this is the wrong sequence. Like you have to read this beforehand, because if you take this stone, right, I'm just gonna kill you. But the thing is, like, if you take the stone, I'm gonna kill you. But if you just come up here, like I can't really do anything. I would have to go probably over here or something. This could actually be dead. Um, uh, well, actually, that's not how you kill it. Like, this is in a lot of trouble. So you could do this first. And this is actually in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I don't think this is actually alive. So that's actually just in a, like this group, this entire group over here is in a lot of trouble. And it was actually in a lot of trouble for a very long time. I just kind of left it there because I didn't think you could actually, you didn't know how, I didn't think you would kill it. But at the least, this would have actually, at the least, this group would have died, at the least. Here, I don't think blocking that way is the solution. Maybe that actually might just kill it. Because remember, this group does not have two eyes. You have this thing in here. So this group doesn't actually have two eyes. So even if I somehow live down here, which I don't actually, which I might be able to do. Let's just say like somehow I live down here, right? you can probably like you. There's a good chance you might be able to kill this group. Yeah, like there's a very good chance you might be able to kill this entire thing. So like recognize that this group here in the center, like this group here in the middle, right, is still very very weak. So even if I somehow make life down there, I don't think I can. By the ways, I think this is just kind of dead. Um, but I mean, yeah, like just say like I make this alive, right? Um, I don't really know. Maybe this will work. Tari. Hang on. I'm pretty sure this is just. I'm pretty sure this actually like. Yeah, if I do that, there's a lot of trouble. Yeah, I squeeze, but then you can just kill these five, and I don't have eyes. So basically, if you do this sequence. Oh wait, no, hang on. No, that's the start. I'm pretty sure. I'm still pretty sure this doesn't actually have two eyes. You can just kind of do that, I guess. I'm still pretty sure this doesn't have two eyes. Because I can't actually squeeze this way. You can just force out this way. And basically kill these stones. And then I don't really have to... Do I have two eyes? I might actually have two eyes. No, I don't. Because... Yeah, I don't actually have two eyes here. This group is not alive. So this group is actually not alive. So the thing is, like, you can either try to kill this group down here, or you can try to kill this group up here. Both of them are fine. Both solutions are fine. Letting me connect up here is not really the way to go. And if you do this, I think that's that actually might be Sente, because this group is still not alive. I would still have to play here. I think you're a little too, I think you are a little too afraid of like this group here for right now. While like, I think like when I play this, when I play this, like I think this is pretty much crucial to actually do. Because you always have the option to, you do have the option to do this sometime. And I don't know about how the Liberties, I don't know how the Liberties actually compete. Or I guess like you could always like play this as well. There's a lot of problems with my shape here that you have to poke holes in. Now, like, the thing is, like, the result that you got here, like, just let white get away with too much. Yes, you're alive, but white got these two stones. White also made your corner a lot weaker than it actually was. But you still have the option to try to do this, you know, like to try to kill this in here. I just got greedy there. I don't think you need to answer this. If I, let's say you just do something like this, like if I cut, you can just simply do this. And there's no way I'm going to kill you. So you don't actually need to answer there. There's also not enough points for black to answer there. Letting me get Sente here is a little too much, especially on that. And now like this is, I think with this move, this is basically alive. Like you needed to do something, you did need to do something down here because like this group is gonna, it's hard if you poke here first and come down here. For me to make two eyes without seriously damaging my group, without some serious losses. Yeah, I'm not going to want this stone. The stone's not that important for me. So yeah, look for you missed a lot of the advantages down here. I also left this up for a long time. I can't actually come out that way. This is a snapback. So I left this up for a long time. I don't have to answer like that, obviously. Like, I don't actually have to answer like that. So Atari here, if you did this, I would just curl, but you would get those 2 stones for free. And it's Sente. So I actually left that for you there for a while to see if you could actually see it. So yeah, with these kind of shapes, it's kind of wonky. So it is possible to actually take advantage of it. No, I don't plan on inviting anyone else into my room because we can just review remotely. So there's no point in me actually like inviting someone else to my room. The rest of these are kind of finishing moves. Here, I'm pretty sure you just want to do this. I have to connect. The rest of these are finishing moves. Not really all that important. At this point, white's already up by a lot. But the thing is, like, attacking my middle group, splitting and attacking my middle group, this group down here being weak, mistakes here at the corner, and like this whole group not being alive for like the longest time. So really, it is, at your level, it is a lot about recognizing which groups are alive and which groups are dead, or are not so alive, and which groups you can attack. And that just comes with practice. Like, I can look at this thing down here, I'm like, I don't think that's quite alive. I can look at this here and be like, yeah, that really doesn't really look that alive. Whereas like lower ranked players might actually have trouble seeing that. So like there's just a lot of like recognition of like which groups are attackable and where to attack. And some of them are like obvious to Dan players, but not so obvious to Q players. So I'm going to play another game here. I'll create another challenge. Why the hell would I play? Dude, the thing is, look, dude, you got banned because you were spamming. Stop spamming so much. Why would I play blindfolded? What's the point of that? I really don't understand what's the point of that. Like, why would I play Go blindfolded? That makes no sense. I actually like playing Reaction Go. It's actually pretty fun. The thing is, a lot of the 4 and 5 queues here actually play better than like the 4 Dans over at Fox. Hey guys, like I do actually, they do actually play better than the 4 Dans over at Fox. So it's kind of strange how that actually works. You go on this side 'cause you don't want. That's already mission accomplished if you can get them to do that. A lot of players like to invade here to do this kind of invasion. I think it's better if I just take the 2-step, but we'll see what this does. I usually don't. That's not true at all. It's not only Asians that understand Go. I usually don't do this. I don't favor it very much, but a lot of players actually like this, and you go with a wedge next. I tend to invade here more. That actually worked out okay for me. I should have done the 3 instead of the 4. I don't know why habitually I do like a 4, but it usually should be a 3. The 4 is not nearly as secure. It should definitely be a 3. There's going to be an invasion coming here sooner or later. That much I do know. Because there's always an invasion that goes there sooner or later. I'm perfectly fine with that. That helps me actually solve my problem here. Getting some territory down here. There is a threat to this up here, but if he lets me play, like, let's say L3, that largely gets rid of the problem. If he plays down here, I can just go up here instead. Or he can just invade right away, I guess. I've always wondered what happened if I just, like, once he does this, if I just block. If I just block, is that good for me? I don't think it is, but I'm really wondering what happens if I just block. Because there's so many weak groups if I block, and I don't think it's actually a good move, but I don't want him getting all this territory down here. Could do that, I guess. This is quite a bit different from just. This is very, very different from him just blocking, uh, him just getting stuff. Okay, that's not a good move. It's also not a great move. I don't think going up here is. I should, just for shape purposes. Okay, now I'm just going to fight because I don't really see a reason to not fight. I can always take this. It's just because Go's like it's because Go's technically an Asian game. That's why people think only Asians understand Go, but that's not true at all. There's plenty of like good non-Asian Go players. Going down here doesn't work. You have the double clamp option. That's pretty good. It does actually kill my eye shape. But like that's not really a threat to me at all now. Because I can just take these two. Later on, maybe. If he gets too thick up there. Nah, that doesn't make sense. Co and League are like two very, very different games. Can't really compare the two. Can't really compare the two. Okay, all right, I gotta think now because I got myself into some trouble here. This is always sente for me. I don't think that's an I. If this is sente, then this is an I, actually. I don't really want to play this, but I will. I don't think he can kill me, but I did make his other stuff pretty strong up here, unfortunately. So, yeah, not really a good play for me right now. Okay, it's fine. I don't think there's really a way you can kill me here. But at the same time, like, I didn't really do all that well. With what I have, because I made him really strong up here. If I just block here, I don't think this works for him. I don't think this works for him at all if I just block there. I can do this. I just go that way, I think. I can just come up this way. Also, I can just do this. So, and I think yeah, that doesn't work for him. There's like so many ways I can stop this. This doesn't actually make that much of a difference. Once again, this is not really all that relevant because I can go here. Even if I couldn't go there, this doesn't make that much of a difference. I'm never for getting rid of liberties on yourself. That's perfectly fine. Just gonna go here. Oh wait. Oh wait. Yeah, I need. Ah, crap. You know, I knew I would forget something, but I actually think I'm okay in this case. I'm so glad that that thing was there because I knew that was there, but the thing is, like, I was like, oh, I missed. I had to connect here. Totally missed that I had to connect there. That does not help him. Does not help him at all. I keep on missing like the dumbest things, honestly. I guess I could answer that. I could just take this as well. Or I could just come down this way and kill this. Point being, he doesn't really have too many options here. And plus now this is a huge problem for him. This is Gote for him, because if he doesn't respond, I think he's dead. Pretty sure he's dead if he doesn't respond. That really doesn't help him any. And I think he might still be dead here. Let's see if I can kill him. Kind of a risky gambit, I guess, but not really. I had a lot of risky calls in this game, honestly. Played a lot worse than I should have played. Is there a way to actually kill him? No, there is not. I don't believe there's a way to kill this. I don't think so. Wait, hang on. What if I just do this? I think he's dead. Think he is dead. If he goes here, I can just connect. Pretty sure he's dead. Yeah. So yeah, interesting game there. Interesting game there. A lot of big infighting in this game. That's all. This is fine. This does threaten these three. So I'm going to go here, here. Forcing this way, I definitely believe is better than forcing this way. If you force this way, he kind of puts pressure on those two. So you want to solidify your shape. while doing that. That's fine. Um, yeah, that's not the best move right now. Maybe just doing this or just coming out this way. Not exactly sure what the best move is right now. Maybe like coming out here as well. Or maybe just taking like this, like over here. The best move is gonna be one of those, most likely. I'm just testing to see his response. This is fine, actually. I think this is a slight advantage for white. Also, like, I think either here or here is better than that. You want, like, a 3 space and not a 4 space. A 4 space has these, like... if I was black, I would have probably almost immediately invaded. The 4 space just invites these kind of invasions. So here, yeah, like, I would just invade, honestly. This helps me solidify my stuff down here. This invasion, I would just play here. I think this is perfectly fine if black decides to do that, but yeah, like this is not the right play. You definitely, I think, should go here and then just take that. That's a lot of territory you get down there. You don't have any problems because like letting me do this is not nearly as good of a shape. I'm gonna go here. He's gonna go here. That should really never be done. I should just do this. And then, like maybe start doing something like this. Like if he wants to do that, like maybe he's trying to solidify the territory down here or something like that. I don't know. I feel like you just do this. I mean, there's no reason to just secure your territory. That's what I would do. I would just secure my territory. Yeah, this is broken down here. You can't actually connect down here. This becomes problematic for black later on. I mean, I'm gonna play it right away, but it does. There's a lot of cutting points later on. I think I should have just done this, honestly. I think that was probably better. Or maybe like you can't let him seal you in. How does this work? Very complex. Yeah, I mean, realistically, like that's how it's done. I mean, realistically, that's how that's played. There is not there's just no way to connect back here. You have the double thing. Trying to go with this group. This was never actually going to work. There's too much over here for you to like destroy my eyes, and this is always Sente. So like with me doing that, I'm basically alive. I don't think I really needed to do that though. Like I didn't really want to do that, but something like that probably would have worked fine as well. But this is alive, so you can't actually kill this. Yeah, I can also do this. This is not good for you. That doesn't make any sense. Like, you have problems down here, so you really can't disconnect me. I would probably just go with that, and then maybe some like I don't think I can actually kill you down here now. You're alive down there, so this game's definitely playable. White's ahead, but it's definitely playable if you do that. I think like this is definitely over greeting and not seeing your own deficiencies down here. This was also me just like missing this, but I knew there was something down here, so it was fine. If there wasn't something down here, I'd just be dead. So I did this first. Here, you definitely need to repair this first, obviously. And then you might actually get something here. I don't think there's much here, but you could do something like that. and decrease my number of points. You don't want to do that. That actually, you really don't want to do that because I could have thrown in first as well. And you would just have less liberties there. I didn't specifically want to do that because I didn't want to fill in this liberty myself. Filling in all your liberties is definitely not a good idea. And that's where the game ended. So the thing is, like, this group was always going to be alive. There's just too much ice space here. And not recognizing your own weaknesses for that. Also, like, I think one of the things is that the not invading this 4-space jump here. So that's kind of like those are like kind of like the mistakes here. Otherwise, the game was okay. The crazy fighting here, you needed to fix your own mistakes. And yeah, overall, like, I don't think this game was too bad. It's just like it's just he didn't really fix his own mistakes. He didn't fix his weaknesses in here. So that's not all that bad. So yeah, that's the matches for today. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button, and I will be back. Hopefully tomorrow with more Go. So it's a good teaching and review game, and I hope you guys learned something from it. If you want to play me, you can just catch me on anytime I'm on. So, and I will probably be playing the climbing fox ranks. Doing pretty well at 4 Dan, and honestly, like some of the 4 and 5 queues here seem to play better than the 4 Dans over there. I don't think there's like an 8 stone difference between Fox and OGS, but sometimes it really seems like it. But yeah,